Welcome back to the channel. And today we're heading to the icy waters of the Southern Hemisphere to meet one of the coolest birds on the planet, the king penguin. Get ready for some epic facts about these majestic creatures. I've got 3 to kick off that'll leave you totally chilled out. Fact number 1. The second largest penguin in the world. All right, first up, let's talk about size. The king penguin is the second largest penguin species in the world, only behind the emperor penguin. These guys can stand up to 3 feet tall. That's around 90 centimeters for my metric friends, and weigh anywhere from 26 to 40 pounds, about 12 to 18 kilograms, padanet to kilogram. Imagine a penguin almost as tall as a 5-year-old child walking around with a tuxedo on. Pretty classy, right? What's even cooler? Their size helps them dive deeper than most other penguin species. More on that later, but just remember, king penguins are packing some serious power in those little flippers. Fact number 2. Deep diving masters. Speaking of diving, here's one for the record books. King penguins are incredible divers. They can dive to depths of over 1,000 feet. That's more than 300 meters in search of food. And get this, they can stay underwater for up to 5 minutes on a single breath. Their primary diet consists of fish, squid, and other sea creatures. But what makes them extraordinary is how they hunt. King penguins rely on speed and agility underwater to catch their prey, swimming at speeds up to 6 miles per hour, around 10 kilometers per hour. For comparison, that's like sprinting underwater. Not only are they fast and deep divers, but they also have an incredible ability to adjust to pressure changes as they plunge through the icy depths. Talk about Olympic-level swimming. Fact number 3. Epic parenting. The 14 to 16-month chick-raising cycle. Now, here's where king penguins truly shine. Their parenting skills. Raising a king penguin chick is no easy feat, and it's one of the longest chick-rearing processes in the animal kingdom. From egg to fully fledged chick, the entire cycle can take 14 to 16 months. Here's how it goes down. King penguins lay a single egg, which both parents take turns incubating on their feet, protected by a special skin fold known as the brood pouch. When one parent is keeping the egg warm, the other heads out to sea to feed. This swapping goes on for around 55 days until the egg hatches. Once the chick hatches, it's still far from independent. For the first month or so, the parents take turns guarding the chick while the other goes off to hunt. As the chick gets older, it joins other chicks in creche, a group of penguin chicks, for protection while the parents continue to feed them. And get this, in some cases, parents may continue feeding their chick for over a year before it's ready to fend for itself. Fact number 4. Kings of the cold. Surviving harsh conditions. King penguins thrive in some of the harshest climates on Earth, and their ability to survive in freezing temperatures is nothing short of remarkable. Unlike their emperor penguin cousins, king penguins don't live directly on Antarctica, but instead they inhabit sub-Antarctic islands like South Georgia and the Falklands, where temperatures can still get brutally cold. To stay warm, king penguins have 4 layers of feathers. Their outer layer is waterproof, keeping them dry, while the inner layers trap heat. On top of that, they have a thick layer of blubber under their skin, which helps insulate their bodies. And when things get really cold, these penguins huddle together in large groups to conserve heat. Imagine an epic penguin cuddle party. Fact number 5. Unique and colorful plumage. All right, here's a flashy fact for you. King penguins are known for their vibrant plumage. They sport a striking mix of black, white, and that iconic bright orange near their neck and head. This colorful display isn't just for show, though. It plays a key role in their social interactions. The orange-yellow feathers around their necks are a symbol of maturity and health, helping them attract mates during breeding season. Scientists also believe that their colorful plumage may help them recognize each other, which is super important when you're surrounded by thousands of penguins in a colony. When you all wear tuxedos, a pop of color definitely helps you stand out. Fact number 6. Penguins that can't fly but can walk for miles. While king penguins can't take to the skies like other birds, they've perfected the art of walking. During the breeding season, these penguins can walk for miles across rugged terrain to find the perfect spot to breed and care for their chicks. King penguins waddle upright on land and can sometimes cover distances of up to 10 miles, 16 kilometers, in a single journey from the shore to their nesting sites. And when they're not waddling, they'll even toboggan, sliding on their bellies across the ice to save energy and move faster. Despite not having flight capabilities, these penguins are built for the land and sea, proving they're ultimate survivors in their environment. Fact number 7. Long lifespans for penguins. King penguins are known to live surprisingly long lives, especially in the wild. On average, these birds can live for around 15 to 20 years. That's pretty impressive for an animal living in such harsh conditions, right? Some king penguins have even been known to live into their early 30s in captivity, where they're safe from predators and environmental challenges. Their relatively long lifespan gives them plenty of opportunities to breed, ensuring their population remains stable over time. But in the wild, it's not always easy, as they face threats from predators like leopard seals and orcas. Despite these dangers, their resilience in such an extreme environment is amazing. Fact number 8. The penguin voice recognition. Superpower. One of the most mind-blowing things about king penguins is their ability to recognize each other by voice. In massive colonies that can include thousands of penguins, it's crucial for parents and chicks to find each other after returning from long foraging trips. Penguin parents use a special technique called two-voice syllables to call out to their chicks. Each penguin has a unique call, kind of like a fingerprint, and chicks learn to recognize the specific sound of their parents' voices from birth. The chicks respond by calling back, and this vocal exchange allows them to reunite, even in the chaotic noise of the colony. This voice recognition is crucial for survival, especially since penguins can't rely on sight alone in these enormous groups. Fact number 9. A penguin's incredible molting process. King penguins go through a molting process once a year, which is when they replace their old, worn-out feathers with fresh, new ones. Unlike some birds that molt gradually, king penguins undergo what's called a catastrophic molt, meaning they lose and replace all their feathers at once. During this time, which lasts about 3 to 4 weeks, the penguins are completely land-bound and can't swim or hunt for food. Before molting begins, they bulk up by eating a ton of fish and storing fat to survive the molting period without starving. It's a risky time because they can't go out to sea and feed, so they have to rely entirely on those fat reserves. Once the molting process is over, their feathers are in perfect condition again, waterproof and insulated, so they can head back into the freezing waters. It's a huge transformation, but it ensures they're in tip-top shape for the challenges ahead. Fact number 10. King penguins' unique heat regulation. The penguin feet trick. King penguins have developed an impressive way to deal with the extreme cold, and it involves their feet. While their bodies are well insulated with layers of feathers and fat, their feet are constantly in contact with freezing surfaces like ice and snow. To prevent losing too much body heat, they use a specialized system called counter-current heat exchange. Here's how it works. As warm blood flows down into their legs, it passes close to veins, carrying cold blood back up from their feet. This system transfers heat from the warm blood to the colder blood, meaning less heat is lost through their feet while still allowing blood to circulate. This clever adaptation keeps their feet just warm enough to prevent frostbite while conserving precious body heat. Not only does this help them survive in freezing temperatures, but it also lets them stand around on ice all day like it's no big deal.